Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rolling Reactions. I'm Butch Lehman, Roll Minnesota, your state of skate. And today we're going to be taking a look at somebody that I would view as the most fluid line skater ever in rollerblading. This is a video about Jeff Stockwell. So today we're going to be looking at 3 Jeff Stockwell sections, one from his early career when he was riding with razors in the amateur video titled Steal This Video. Not that I've stolen it, it's just that's what it's called. His second section we'll look at is from one of my favorite videos of all time, Killerboots. And then lastly, we'll look at something a little bit more recent. It's a few years old, but that's his profile in the Xsjado video as he's representing Xsjado skates, which is how most of us remember him. So anyway, let's get into a little bit of Jeff Stockwell today and be ready for some lines. He is an amazing line skater. We're going to start it off chronologically and go back to the early days with some vintage Jeff Stockwell while he was still riding for razors. Let's get this started. So a little backstory on this video. This was one of the first videos that my cousin and I had growing up rollerblading. He and I kind of started at the same time, and we would watch this video over and over and over and over, and Jeff Stockwell's section was our favorite section in the Razors Steal This Video. I believe this section was, the music in it is Modest Mouse, I think. And I believe the song was titled Edit the Sad Parts. We had recorded this song onto our own discs, and it would be part of our skate jam as we were driving to spots and going to skate parks. So definitely made a regular rotation in our playlist. Ooh, nice true top sole down and down ledge. Now I always like this wall ride on the tree. It's a nice creative spot. Same with this, the skating of the dirt. Like, this is before off-road skates, before like big wheel blading. I imagine it'd be hard on the bearings though. Ooh, you gotta buckle that helmet, Jeff. It's not gonna do you any good if it falls off while you're mid-trick. Let's get that second angle in there. The fisheye. Vintage early skating fisheye shot. So one of the other things about this video is I remember there's a like bank to handicap rail that Jeff Stockwell does a few different tricks on throughout the section. And I remember having this impression when I was younger, this is the spot I'm talking about, that he was like this switch up god because these tricks were completely unfathomable to me at the time. And it's funny because now I don't really view Jeff as really a technical switch up type of skater, but more of a fluid, consistent line skater. Ooh, a pud slide. You know, especially if you've watched some of Jeff's park skating, if he's skating a bowl, he shreds it like nobody else. Just the consistency of tricks, the transitions, the awareness, the smoothness of it. Can we go to disaster front torque? There it is. He's skating down rocks. This trick, I always wondered what it's supposed to be. I'm assuming he's toe rolling, but just the camera angle wasn't well framed for that trick, if that's what it was. I'm assuming most of these spots are in California, just based off the geography in the clips and some of the spots. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of nostalgia that I can't really describe for you guys in watching this section again, because it's probably been at least 5 years since I've seen this, maybe longer. And this was one of the sections that I'd watched repeatedly when I was just starting, so it's bringing back all those memories. That was a trick that I really wanted to learn on quarter pipes after watching this video. Oh yeah, that's right. He cuts off the skateboarder here. Oops. Another pud slide. I think that's 2 now. Oh, and this is where he almost runs over the cameraman. Knocks him over into the grass. Gotta protect the camera at all costs. That's always important to do. And here's his ender. Brig front farv to drop. Again, solid section considering this was the Razor's amateur video. So all these guys were still making a name for themselves, trying to make it big on the scene. And Jeff Stockwell did exactly that. So let's fast forward a little bit to the next profile from Jeff, one he was in the Killerboots video. And now it's time for some Dead Disco. I feel like this song just fits Jeff skating so well. It's fast beat. It kind of has that alternative rock feel to it that Jeff's style imbues. Full kind grind. See, we call that a savanna in Minnesota. I'm not sure about you other East Coast, West Coast, but that's just what it is here. See, taken alone, that trick isn't that scary, the true farv. That's what we call that, true spin farv, or 270 farv, whatever you want to look at it. But that drop over the side, small margin for error. Nice. That's a sick line. By the way, shout out to Chris. Chris is the one that requested this section, so I got you, bro. I know it's a little while, a little bit of a wait, but we're there. We got it. Ooh, outspin, top mistrial. Man, I forget how good this video is. Every section of Killerboots is just banging. Wow, TTP to carry around 270 Royale. It's kind of weird too when you watch a video that you haven't seen in a long time, especially as you've progressed as a rollerblader, and then some of the tricks have more resonance as you realize just how difficult they are. He's still skating dirt. It's one thing that never changes. Jeff Stockwell will skate spots that he probably shouldn't. The long ledge. That jump looked really high. Hey guys, help me out in the comments below. I believe that I remember seeing somewhere that Jeff Stockwell plays guitar in a band. Do you guys know if this is true? I don't want to be like giving you false information, but I believe he's a musician, isn't he? Outside of skating? Let me know if you know. Also, this rail. Sick ass rail. Homemade spot. These really upbeat, fast-paced sections, especially with skating style like Jeff's, gets me really juiced to skate. You guys don't know how bad I want to get to a skate park right now. Up here in Minnesota, it's only 30 degrees still. And then we get the slow-mo out. Man, Jeff is a monster. And, you know, I'd mentioned it earlier that he's, to me, the master of line skating, and here we have him doing lines down a bunch of stairs. So if not in a bowl, why not in the streets? Let's switch over to one more profile. This one is from the Xsjado video, and this is one of the more recent profiles that Jeff has put out. All right, one more Stockwell section. See, Stockwell skating is like a fine wine. It just gets better with age, more valuable with age. more, I don't know, flavorful, I guess we could use as a word. It's kind of a fun song too. Ooh, into the bank. Man, he made a deposit into that bank. Sorry, dad jokes. Wow, that was stylish. This spot has me feeling a little claustrophobic. See, earlier we saw that outspin top mistrial, and now we've got an inspin top mistrial, so definitely versatility there. And this is one of my favorite tricks from this. Sweaty just goes on forever. And you know, when I'm watching Jeff Stockwell sections, sometimes I forget just how well versed he is, because I don't see him spin into grinds very often on rails. But that 3 alley-oop top horn just shows that he can do it. And he makes it look easy, too, at that. That was sick. Going both ways, one true spin, one alley-oop. I can appreciate that. Nice. Not sure why this is, but there seems to be a correlation with anybody that rides shadow skates is really good at stalefish grabs. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Yep. Quality topsoul. See, sometimes we take topsoul for granted, I think. People view it as like the safety trick and just kind of a throwaway trick, but if done right, if done stylish or on the right obstacle, they look good. It really is a good trick. Nice. I want to skate that spot. Bank to ledge to bank. Sign me up, please. That farmer down there shooting the photos. He's got the angles. Nice. Up and over. That little kid's like, sorry, bro. Didn't mean to get in your way. Helped the clip, though. It made the clip more rememberable. Wow, that was a smooth cess slide. To me, this should have been the ender trick. The way he leans in that true topsoul around the curve, that's a thing of beauty right there. Perfect. And that's Jeff's ender in the Xsjado video. So there you have it, two. It was actually 3 sections from Jeff's illustrious career. Man, he's something else. He's really an indescribably talented skater, especially with the lines, with the flow, with the style that he brings into it. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Rolling Reactions. I'm Butch Lehman, Roll Minnesota here. Hey, before we sign out for today, remember to support all the supporters that are making rollerblading happen. They only do so with the support of the community at large, and that's where you guys can come in and play your part. Until next time, guys, stay healthy out there, stay safe, and do some rollerblading. We'll see you next time. Peace.